this video, I am going to tell you about a very interesting concept of Vedic mathematics. What is Vedic mathematics? Who founded Vedic maths? Why are we learning this? And what is the use? Let's see about this in detail. Okay? Introduction to Vedic mathematics. Veda is a Sanskrit word which means knowledge. Vedic mathematics is a collection of techniques known as sutras to solve mathematics in an easy and faster way. It contains 16 sutras or formulae and 13 subsutras or subformulae, which can be used to solve problems in arithmetic, algebra, geometry, calculus, etc. Vedic mathematics is a system of mathematics which was discovered by Indian mathematician Jagadguru Shri Bharati Krishna Tirthaji in the period between 1911 and 1918. His findings are published in a Vedic mathematics book by Tirthaji Maharaj in 1965. The uses of Vedic mathematics. This is the fastest method of calculation in the world, more than 1700 times faster than normal math. If you have fear of math or math phobia, then with Vedic maths you can develop the interest as it offers innovative ways of solving maths. Sharpens your mind, increases mental agility and intelligence, increases your speed and accuracy, improves memory and boosts self-confidence, cultivates an interest in you for numbers, develops the left and right sides of your brain, hence using intuition and innovation. It has been noted that geniuses have been using the right side of the brain to achieve exceptional results, easy to master and apply. You just need the knowledge of tables to learn this. Vedic maths techniques or sutras have the maths tricks for fast calculation and can be used in exams like CAT, CET, SAT, banking exams, etc. Let's have a look at some of the techniques used in Vedic mathematics. First, we will study about fundamentals. Base and complement are very important in Vedic mathematics and form the basis of many calculations. Base. In mathematics, unity means number 1. According to Vedic mathematics, 1 is considered as the absolute value because we can get any other number from 1 itself. Adding number 1 to the previous number generates all the numbers. The sutra by 1 more than the previous one describes the generation of numbers from unity. For example, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, 4 plus 1 is equal to 5, and so on. That's why it is called absolute value. Number made up of only ones and zeros are known as base. Base are the numbers starting with 1 followed by zeros. Example of bases are 10, 100, 1000 and so on. All these numbers are called unit base. And other bases are 20, 30, 40, 50, 120 and so on. How to find out unit base and other base? Let us take an example. Number 32. For number 32, we have two unit bases, 10 and 100. Which of these is the nearest unit base to 32? That is 10, isn't it? And the other nearest base is 30. Example 2. Number 38. For 38, nearest unit base is 10 and the other nearest base is 40. Example 3. Number 45. For number 45, nearest unit base is 10 and the other nearest bases are 40 and 50. They both are nearest numbers to 45. One more example. Number 97. For 97, the unit base is 100. So 100 is nearest to 97. Complement. Now we will study about complement numbers. The Sanskrit word for complement is Purak, which means to complete. Mathematics is a game of numbers. Numbers contain digits 1 to 9 and 0. Complement means if sum of two digits is equal to 10, then each digit is said to be the complement of the other from 10. For example, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. Here 8 is the complement of 2 from 10 and vice versa. 10's complement. This includes all one-digit numbers. It is the number that should be added to make it 10. The complement of 9 is 1. 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. The complement of 7 is 3. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. And so on. Hundreds complement. This includes all two-digit numbers. It is the number that should be added to make it 100. The complement of 55 is 45. 55 plus 45 is equal to 100. The complement of 89 is 11. 89 plus 11 is equal to 100. Finding a complement of a number. We use the sutra or rule. All from 9 and last from 10. This is the first Vedic sutra. Nikhilam Navatascharamam Dashat. As the name suggests, we subtract the last digit, that is, the units digit by 10 and the other digits by 9. Let's find the complement of 635. First, we will write down the number, that is 635. Now, above 5, which is in the unit place, we write 10, which means we are going to subtract 5 from 10. Next, we will move to the tens place. Here we have 3. Above 3, we will write 9, which means we are going to subtract 3 from 9. And lastly, let us move to the hundreds place. Here we have 6. Above 6, we are going to write 9. It means we will subtract 6 from 9. Note that for this example, we have only 3 digits. So for units, we have to subtract by 10 and for tens and hundreds place by 9. But if we had more digits, then for thousands place, we have to subtract by 9. Any number you have, subtract the units place by 10 and all other places by 9. That's all. See here, 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 9 minus 6 is 3. So we have 365. If we add these numbers, we will get the base. Let's see. 635 plus 365 is equal to 1000. 1000 is the nearest base to 635. And the complement of 635 is 365. If the units digit is 0, then retain it and subtract the other digits by the same rule. Let's find the complement of 230. Here 0 is the unit place. We keep 0 there only. Then from tens place we have to put 10. After that 9. Here unit place is 0 only. Then 10 minus 3 is 7 and 9 minus 2 is 7. So the answer is 770. See, we will add these numbers. 230 plus 770 is equal to 1000. We get base 1000. So The complement of 230 is 770. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creation of the human spirit. Thanks for watching.